Crypto was supposed to be the future, decentralized, unstoppable, a revolution that would shake the foundations of global finance. But instead, it became the Wild West. And just like in every gold rush, there were con men, thieves, and outright criminals. At the top of the pile, Sam Bankman-Fried, once hailed as the crypto wunderkind, the next Warren Buffett. He ended up as the face of the biggest financial fraud of the decade. How did a nerdy MIT graduate, known for his disheveled hair and awkward charm, pull off a scam that rivaled Enron? Was it all just a mistake, or was it a meticulously planned con? And more importantly, who else is lurking in the shadows of the crypto underworld? This is the story of crypto criminals, the men who scammed billions in digital gold and thought they'd get away with it. Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF as his fans called him, was a math prodigy. Born in 1992 to two Stanford law professors, he grew up surrounded by talk of ethics, regulation, and finance. Ironically, that would be the very world he would one day betray. After studying physics at MIT, he got into Wall Street, not in the usual way, but through quantitative trading, where algorithms and high-frequency trades made billions in fractions of a second. He joined Jane Street, one of the most secretive and elite trading firms in the world, and this is where he learned the game: how to move money, how to exploit inefficiencies, and most importantly, how to take risks that normal people wouldn't dare to. But working for someone else, that wasn't enough. In 2017, he saw the crypto boom, and like any good opportunist, he pounced. His genius move? Arbitrage. Crypto was exploding in Asia, but there was a price difference. Bitcoin was selling for more in Japan and South Korea than in the US. This was free money. Sam founded Alameda Research, a trading firm that took advantage of these price gaps, reportedly making millions of dollars a day. Overnight, he went from just another Wall Street guy to a crypto king. But he wasn't done yet. FTX was his next move, a cryptocurrency exchange that promised to be safer, better, and more ethical than anything before it. Big names lined up, regulators turned a blind eye, and in just a few years, he was worth $26 billion. But here's the thing about meteoric rises. They tend to crash just as fast. And behind the scenes, things at FTX were getting very, very shady. For years, Sam Bankman-Fried played the role of crypto's golden boy, the billionaire nerd who didn't care about money, the genius who promised to give it all away. But behind the scenes, he was running one of the biggest financial scams in history. Here's how it all came crashing down. In early 2022, crypto was bleeding, Bitcoin was down, altcoins were collapsing, and FTX, it was starting to show cracks. The problem? FTX wasn't just an exchange, it was tied at the hip to Alameda Research, Sam's private trading firm, the firm that was supposed to be separate, independent, legitimate, except it wasn't. In November 2022, a leaked Alameda balance sheet revealed something shocking. Half of Alameda's so-called assets were just FTT tokens, a cryptocurrency created out of thin air by FTX. Translation? FTX and Alameda were propping each other up with fake money. This was a ticking time bomb. And the first person to notice? Changpeng Zhao, better known as CZ, the CEO of Binance. On November 6, 2022, CZ publicly announced that Binance was dumping all its FTT tokens. Panic spread. Users rushed to withdraw their funds from FTX. $6 billion vanished from the platform in 72 hours. And then, just like that, FTX was insolvent. As withdrawals froze, regulators and journalists started digging. What they found was worse than anyone expected. Sam Bankman-Fried wasn't just reckless. He wasn't just bad at risk management. He was using customer deposits, billions of dollars, to fund Alameda's high-risk trading bets. This wasn't just bad business. This was fraud. The money had vanished, spent on luxury real estate, political donations, and wild bets that went south. And when the walls closed in, Sam did what every guilty billionaire does. He played dumb. But no one was buying it. 2 days later, FTX filed for bankruptcy. Customers were wiped out. Investors lost billions. And Sam Bankman-Fried, he was arrested in the Bahamas. As the trial unfolded, more secrets came to light. Sam's inner circle, they all flipped. Caroline Ellison, the CEO of Alameda and Sam's ex-girlfriend, testified against him. Other executives took plea deals. Sam, he fought to the end. But in November 2023, the verdict was in. Guilty, on all counts, facing over 100 years in prison. Crypto has seen its fair share of scandals, but Sam Bankman-Fried's fraud, it shook the industry to its core. The big question now, will crypto survive? Or is this just the beginning of even bigger frauds waiting to be exposed? Because as history has shown us, when there's money, greed, and no regulation, crime isn't a possibility. It's inevitable. Sam Bankman-Fried wasn't the first crypto criminal, and he definitely won't be the last. Because for every legitimate innovator in crypto, there's a scammer, hacker, or fraudster ready to cash in on the chaos. From Ponzi schemes to billion-dollar rug pulls, these are the biggest crypto criminals you've never heard of. Meet Do Kwon, the arrogant tech bro who thought he was smarter than the market. His project? Terra Luna, a so-called algorithmic stablecoin that was supposed to be pegged to the US dollar. In theory, it sounded brilliant. In reality, it was a $40 billion time bomb. When the peg broke in May 2022, panic spread. Billions were wiped out in days. And Do Kwon? He disappeared, literally. After months of evading authorities, he was finally caught with a fake passport. The charges? Securities fraud, market manipulation, and running a literal Ponzi scheme. But Terra Luna was just the beginning. No crypto scam list is complete without Bitconnect. In 2017, Bitconnect promised guaranteed returns on a mysterious trading bot. Invest $1,000, get 40% returns every month. It was obviously a scam, and yet it grew into a $2.4 billion Ponzi scheme. Then, in 2018, regulators stepped in. The price of Bitconnect collapsed overnight, going from $400 to almost zero. The founders? They vanished, and the victims left holding the bag. Some scammers go to jail, some disappear forever. Ruja Ignatova, also known as the Crypto Queen, pulled off one of the biggest financial scams of all time. Her scam? OneCoin. It wasn't just a fake cryptocurrency, it was a global Ponzi scheme. She convinced investors in over 175 countries to pour billions into her fake crypto. She threw lavish events, claimed OneCoin was the future, and even compared herself to Bitcoin's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. Then, in 2017, she boarded a flight to Greece and was never seen again. Some say she's in Dubai, some say she's dead. The truth? No one knows, but one thing's for sure. Her victims lost over $4 billion. Crypto crime isn't over, it's evolving. With deepfake technology, AI-powered scams, and new ways to manipulate markets, the next big fraud might be even bigger than FTX. The real question is, who will be the next Sam Bankman-Fried? And more importantly, will anyone stop them?